The backend for this application was built as a REST API using the Spring Framework and Java in Eclipse. It was deployed and accessed through Heroku. This API allowed for interaction with the front-end user interface of the workflow management tool and the database that stored all user task and template information. It also provided integration into Fire, which is necessary for the users of this tool. Additionally, this API managed authentication privileges for people using the system. The majority of the user actions in the front end that had to be handled dealt with the retrieval, modification, and insertion of data into our database. The Hitmen Workflow Management API provides functions for each possible request. All of these endpoints were implemented as post and get functions that took a JSON message and returned a JSON message, as well as an HTTP status. An example of such functions would be the insert task endpoint, which would allow the user to enter specifications for a task such as description, due date, and assigned to user. The API accepted this data in JSON format, inserted the task into the database, and sends an email to the assigned to user to alert them that they have a new outstanding task. Fire integration was also a responsibility of the REST API. An endpoint was provided to the front end such that the user could enter in any segment of a patient name, and the API would return all of the information for every patient that matched part of the patient name. This was also necessary not only when a user needed to find a patient to assign a task to, but also when a user wanted to view patient information for a particular task.